No longer friends. Meg trembles as pal Priyanka stabs her back and flatters Kate at Wimbledon Royal Box. It's interesting that Priyanka has barely mentioned her attendance at the Royal Box via her Instagram because of the hate she'll get from the fans. But if you look at Nick Jonas's Insta, he's fangirling about the invite and the opportunity to sit in the Royal Box. Interesting because Priyanka was the one who took most of the pictures. Maybe she wrote his caption too, and maybe she didn't want to post it on her account because of the hate from the Sugars and Megxiters. This was really surprising after the scarfing incident 2 years ago. When Catherine and William attended the Royal Box attended together, Priyanka didn't clap or look at them and was instead fiddling with her scarf. This Daily Mail article shows how she intentionally turned her face rather than acknowledge the royals who walked past her. And here's a Sun Archive article where she ignored them afterwards as well. This comes after an old video was unearthed of Priyanka wishing to date Prince William. See a Reddit thread linking to the video, it's possible. I mean, who didn't want to date Prince William? Just ask Meghan. PC's shit series called Citadel also made a crude, awful joke about the then Duchess of Cambridge. That wasn't the worst part about the show. So why was PC allowed back into the Royal Box 2 years later? It's also interesting that she wasn't seated near the princess this time. Is that intentional? I also made this infographic of all the famous once dedicated Sussex squatties. Now they're happy to sit in the Royal Box with the whales. I also note that we didn't get to see the POW's entrance on that day, just a lot of cheering and clapping in the background. Here's a list of celeb Sussex squatties, starting with Priyanka Chopra, Meghan's longtime bestie, Soho House ride or die, guest at the wedding, and fancies Prince William, the fit brother. Issa Rae, comedian with a dry sense of humor, has some funny moments, appeared on Meghan's archetypes as angry black woman stereotype. From my research on her, that's not the vibe I get. It's being ironic in a very meta way. She enjoys making people feel uncomfortable and watching their reaction. Maybe I didn't see what Meghan sees. Lin-Manuel Miranda. Pre-Megxit, Harry and Meghan visited the Hamilton cast in London in 2018. The show raised money for his Sensible charity. He then goes on to sing a little note from King George III's song, You'll Be Back. Meghan claims to know all the words to Hamilton and even better than Lin-Manuel himself. Before that, The Little Mermaid and now a television show, Shaving the Princess of Wales. Apparently, a new show starring Priyanka Chopra Jonas, who is a friend of Meghan's, takes quite the risque jab at Kate, multiple outlets report. The show, Citadel, which streams on Amazon, features Chopra Jonas as secret agent Nadia Sin, and in the show's third episode, this line is shockingly delivered. The Chief of Armed Forces might as well have asked me to get between the legs of the Duchess of Cambridge. The Duchess of Cambridge was Kate's title for over 10 years prior to becoming the Princess of Wales just last September. Page 6 reports that it was evident that Chopra Jonas was aware that the raunchy remark about Middleton was in the script, as she was reportedly in the scene in which it was uttered. Citadel premiered on Amazon Prime last month and follows the downfall of a global spy agency that erases the memory of its agents. Chopra Jonas and co-star Richard Madden star as two former spies attempting to piece together their past and regain their strength to take on a crime organization. Chopra Jonas was one of the guests at Prince Harry and Meghan's royal wedding, which took place 5 years ago this week.